Hello, my name is Luis Menendez. I'm taking this class because I've always kind of struggled to understand uh, and learn about Chicano culture. Um, I myself identify as Mexican American, maybe even just Mexican, as I still live uh, in Juarez. I live in Mexico. Um, and yet, I did go to school in the US since sixth grade. So I have been very much Americanized, which has always been something that I have thought a lot about my own identity. So I don't know if I had to say it, I would describe myself as Mexican American. Um, but having said that, I've always, like I said, I've always struggled to understand what Chicano or Chicana really is. And this is because my dad always put the idea in my head that Chicano culture was is not something valuable. I know it sounds bad, and it is bad. I always like felt there was a point where I agreed with him, but that was way before I was a college student. I didn't really know any better. But yeah, he would kind of devalue Chicano culture. He would just related to cholos and stuff like that, and said that there was no real value in it, no good art coming out of it or anything like that. So I always grew up with that idea in my mind that Chicanx culture was something less or fake Mexican culture. That's something that um, was always repeated uh, during my childhood, that it was like fake Mexican, and that's why it was like less than. Um, so then I started studying more about it in YouTube. I learned more about its history and its place in the US, and I've found a lot of value in it. I really like learning more about it. Um, and that's why I'm taking this class. I want to continue to learn more about it, especially because it does cross into my area of study. Um, as someone who studies hip hop history and culture. Um, there is obviously a big side of hip hop that is, Mexican hip hop, Chicano hip hop, uh, and it's something I need to learn about in order to continue with my career and my research. Um, so yeah, I don't know if I have any questions about the scholarly articles that we read, but I did think they were very interesting. I do really appreciate that there is a lot to learn. It's not a shallow theme or a shallow area of study. I thought it was fascinating to learn about um, the dynamics of queer culture in the Chicano communities or movements, and yeah, I really liked